Welcome, esports fans. We're going to be playing Warrensville today for Barberton versus Warrensville here in Overwatch Varsity. We've got a couple different heroes here. We have Sleepless, which is Alec Wuethrich on the Zarya, Preston Maxwell on the Baptiste, Insane Kaeden, which is Kaeden Fincher on the Sojourn, Brendon Roberts on the Lucio, and then Sunwolf, which is Ryan McInerney on the Reaper. I've got Ethan here joining me for the cast.
Howdy, gamers.
Howdy indeed, and we are going to go ahead and take a look at this. Nice rollout we see. Speed boosting out to take quick, too quick for me. Quick positioning here. Other team looking for a Barberton, but they are looking in the wrong direction. And this Mercy is just standing still. Yeah. Don't know what happened there.
She goes down pretty quickly.
Barberton pushes in quickly. You see that they've got a fight in the back with the Genji, but then the rest of the team is just going forward and just getting elims left and right. They're saving the tank for the last because why would you focus the tank early? No reason to. I would have liked to have seen that baby D.Va staggered a little bit more there, but not the worst thing. They probably only needed one on here, so maybe trying to get the quick cap. Taking positions forward here, Alec Wuethrich going in with the damage, supported by Preston there. It's the pick on the Mercy early. That Mercy really should not have been up that far. Barberton pushes them back here to the spawn. Not to the spawn quite, but
engaging here. This is a little bit of a blunder here.
Yeah, I would say engaging from Warrensville.
Usually usually the move here, if you're in an environment like this, from Warrensville's perspective, is just pull back and regroup, but they keep pushing forward. And
they're staggering themselves, like their whole team's not even here. This is just feeding ult charge and value.
Yeah.
Grab comes out, knowing they can get a pick here, and just keep the stagger going. Look at the Lucio pushing everyone forward so they can't retreat back to spawn. This should be a full team wipe here.
Yeah.
Barberton's already got another ult before, it looks like, before Warrensville can even get anything. Looks like they're going a different route this time. Barberton's probably going to suss this out. I think they figured, maybe they saw someone, I don't know, but they know that point is here.
Suss this out.
I don't think they needed a drop there, but that's all right. We've got the Lucio taking 1v1s down below, or actually 2v1, while everyone else is getting the picks up top here.
That's a bad move. There he goes.
They're looking for the last killer, but decide wisely not to continue.
Indeed.
This is kind of what we see sometimes out of Shaker Heights, honestly, when they just hold a team at spawn. In this case, Barberton letting them get a little bit of leg room here as they stretch their wings to try to get over here. Warrensville, what could they be doing differently here? I think they need to be getting to this point faster if they want to take space, or perhaps just engaging differently. At least they're not staggering right now. They are going out all together.
Yeah. The thing is that, like...
Ooh, big ults. Barberton didn't need two there necessarily, but at the same time, there's 98% on the ticker here. If they just win the fight, then the match is over, or the first round is over.
The round is over.
I see no reason for them to hold ults, honestly. At first I thought, oh, why are they wasting ults? But then I looked at the charge on the map and I thought, oh, that's why, because they just want to win.
The problem with Warrensville wasn't that they like the route they were going wasn't good. In fact, like going up top there is generally like the default de facto route that they take. It was just the way that they were engaging that was just all wrong. And them going an even worse route was not going to fix that.
You know, at least when they went the worst kind of lower ground there, they did at least have the sense to go out as one instead of staggering as they were.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we coming out here? Looks like we're on the Zarya. We haven't really seen very many hero changes, except for, of course, we've got the Widow here for the long range. Ooh, the shot comes across. Alec Wuethrich, that D.Va up so far. How is their team going to support them there? No, they're not going to. They're going to be demeched. Widow getting a pick on the Genji as well. Asteria getting some picks too.
Knowing when to push up and push back is a very important thing to know in Overwatch, especially when your tank goes in. Normally your team should be following that tank with them, but if the tank goes in and then the team is choosing not to follow them, that's basically just giving away the fight for free.
Widow on the high ground here.
A lot of pressure going in.
Honestly, there's no one for them to shoot. Barberton's holding them so far back here that Widow might need to move up to get some kills. D.Va demeched and dead again. Barberton holding them in spawn. Ooh, gets close for Kaeden there.
Spawn.
Camp, yeah, absolutely. I like that Barberton did pull back when they got a bit of pressure on them and said, let's heal up, let's get our resources back together and regroup for this.
Lucio's in a little bit deep. Is he going to get picked here?
He could if the other team was a bit more coordinated, but I think that they are a little too...
Just to pick them a victim? He's looking for it.
I think that the other team needs to look around behind them. There's a Widow just sitting up here. I mean, look at this high ground. Definitely punishable.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I told our good old Ryan here, take some forward ground. I don't think that they can challenge you. If they do, back off. If they get a pick on you, we'll regroup. But for now, you know, if they were sitting over here, they would just be watching the match from far away. They wouldn't be participating. The fight's here.
The only person you can go on the Widow is going to be D.Va.
Ooh, they get a pick on Brendo here.
Ooh.
You know, that Lucio playing that far up, get a bit of a punish. Odd that they're taking this small choke where Barberton can just spam right into it.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird... No one really ever goes that way. Looks like they're sort of grasping at straws here for any possibility that might work.
Well, I think they're thinking going this way didn't work. Let's try going a different direction. Oh, looking for a bit of a sneaky cap, maybe? Will Barberton adjust to this? So they get another pick here. Ult off the Lucio here, I think just because they have charge, they have ult, why not just use it? Get the pick, heading back out. And that's it. That's it. I wish there was, I really wish we had a nicer screen for this. It's jarring.
It's weird. I like how like the last second instead of like victory or whatever, it just there it is.
Yeah, absolutely. There's got to be a way to change that. I'm going to look into the settings after this match. Let's go to the next map and see if perhaps Warrensville can put up a stronger showing there. Just really not respecting the Widow's line of sight. The Lucio was up so far, rarely punished. I don't know if maybe, you know, right now, at the time that we're recording this and the time this match was played, May is banned. I don't know, maybe if they could have had a May and put some walls up. But even so, yeah, maybe indeed. I think they really should have just put up some more pressure. It was just a lot of self-staggering at first, and then when they were together at the second map that Barberton took there, or second round of the part of Busan there at the market, it just felt like they couldn't close out on any kills. It's just not priority target calling, I guess. Maybe they're all too much on solo queue brain and focusing individual targets instead of collapsing as a team onto, hey, this is who we're killing.
There is sort of a mindset that'll take over whenever a team first loses a team fight, and it's a really, really big stagger. It sort of almost leads to like a team being too cautious of the enemy team, right? So much so that only contributes more to their downfall. That's one important thing you need to keep a lid on as a coordinating team is your nerves, right? To not really let it like overshadow, you know, logical thinking. Okay, this is the best way to go, and overall just not panicking whenever things don't go well.
Yeah, and I think, you know, I don't know if we really saw any hero swaps from them. Maybe they could have tried something different. Let's go back in on the next map and see what we can see. Welcome back to our next round here, folks. We're getting started here. Ready for battle, getting ready. We see Barberton here in the spawn deciding what they are going to run for this particular set of heroes. I don't think they're going to run the Zen here. They're really trying to go very standard sort of heroes, I think. I don't think we're going to see this Zen in the long run. I remember telling the team that we really wanted to just go through the meta, push and take out this opponent as quickly as possible because this is the day of a doubleheader, and we wanted to make sure that we could hopefully win quicker if possible. You know, we'll see how it actually shakes out for Barberton today by going just, you know, what meta we can and playing to our strengths versus trying a more fun or goofy comp that might make the matches take longer.
Doubleheaders are tough.
Yeah, you can really get your momentum mixed up if you don't get a good first set. Barberton getting some good pressure in here. I'd like to see them calling targets a little bit split around, but still getting picks left and right, left and right. I like that, once again, saving the tank for last and the DPS as well. this point, they really don't need to stand on this. They really should be pushing up. So let's see. Will Barberton push up? Yes, they will. No reason for them to stay back there. They need to just go get some elims. You might say, well, what if they cap faster? The other team can't stop them from capping if they just die. Oh, they say, oh, look, there they are.
Oh, man.
Getting some kills quickly over there. There is a Reaper who's going to be fighting back here. Or no, Ash against Brendo, but oh, quick elim from Brendo plus Sunwolf there.
Down. That's a lot of time on the clock for King's Row push. It'll take a really good hold to go back. 2 quick elims from Kaeden alongside the Monkey and the Reaper here. Just taking space and moving forward. They're just going to let one on cart and have it be a 4v5 as they pressure up here. Looking to see if Warrensville make the mistake to stagger again. The Monkey goes in, puts the bubble down to disrupt the heals. 1 pick. Can they get any more? We have some very intense gameplay happening on the cart currently.
Yeah. Yep. Sleepless. Getting picks again and again and again. Picks just out and out and out from everyone on Barberton. Just, I would have just jumped off at that point if I was Warrensville, because all they're doing is feeding ult charge. Taking high ground positions here from the Barberton players. Monkey shooting his new Overwatch 2 long range beam across the field. Feeding a lot of ult charge though, I would say. Maybe not a lot being a tank, but some. They try to challenge the Monkey, he just leaps away. Barberton says, hey, you know, this is our space up here. Oh, Doomfist. Nice, Susu out. They take the Doomfist. Oh, he jumps out.
Right, cool.
They just walk away though. Once again. Oh, huge ult over here. Hold on, we're gonna have to roll that one back.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I ran it back 20 here, so we're gonna see that Doomfist ult out of here to try to escape his imminent death. But then Ryan McInerney holding up top, ready to drop down. He says, hey, I see heroes and no tank. No stuns. Why don't I just kill all of them?
Indeed.
Finishes the Reaper as well.
If you hit F10 here, you might get some pretty exhilarating gameplay happening on the cart.
Yep. Sometimes you just gotta ride the cart.
Indeed. Jam out.
Barberton taking positions again to hold here. Knives coming out from Kiriko. They switched to a Hog. I like the swaps from Warrensville, but they're just getting right in their face here. And they should be able to call a target and say, walk past this Monkey and just kill this Kiriko. They beat in spawn, trying just to say, we got to walk out and do something. But they sit and wasted all of the Lucio ult in spawn. They never actually made any play off it. Maybe they was a fat finger, didn't mean to. Box comes out, but the window, what are they shooting through it? The Monkey's right in their face. Now they move forward here.
Indeed.
They back out a little bit. Nice picks there. Kiriko ult comes down just to put some more spam and fire onto the other team. The Reaper's going down here. And that is a good 4:43 on the clock for Barberton here. That's a lot of time, and it was quite the roll. Let's see what'll happen. On the defense, Barberton traditionally is known for having very strong offenses. Their defenses sometimes have fallen apart in the past seasons and past matches. I think they're doing better lately. We've seen a lot more better comms and team play from Barberton, a lot more cool heads in battle. However, will we see a cool head here, or will they get a little hot-headed if there's a bit of a mix-up from maybe a different hero comp or something else coming out of Warrensville? We'll have to wait and see.
Indeed. Fun fact, King Zero has gone through a lot of changes over the years. There was early on in that first release, there were a few cover changes, particularly to around the bus area and the statue, which they've since changed. Since then, King Zero has been basically one of the most popular maps in all of Overwatch 1. So much so that, and every match that we play, usually the second map is King Zero.
It's pretty rare not to have it. We got the 2 snipers here. Well, I mean, I guess Sojourn isn't a true sniper, but they basically
like
are.
A half sniper, kind of.
Yeah.
Once she's fully charged, she's basically just a fully charged Widow.
Excited to see some snipes out of Widow here. I've been wanting to see some more Widow plays on Barberton. They got a Pharah, so this is the right hero to have against them. Nice. Pick one.
Junker Queen's a bit of an unorthodox character pick for a tank here.
I'm gonna take a look at this Widow for a bit here. I think Barberton wanted to try something a little different here. Wow, what a shot!
Good air shot.
Just off the grapple too. Not a lot of pressure out right now.
What is the Zenyatta doing?
Zen?
It's behind your camera. To your right.
I think he's looking to do just as much damage as he can, apparently. Very dangerous spot, but Barberton maybe feeling like they won't be punished by doing something like this. Gets out pretty quickly here. I think that they were looking to maybe do a combo. Apparently, if you have a Discord Orb on a target, knife, grab, pull with the wound on the Junker Queen, it should kill any hero in the game based on their health pool.
I see.
I don't know if they were trying to maybe get something like that off. I don't think it's really even necessary. You know, they're just holding them here. Barberton resetting to choke. Let's see what's going on inside of Warrensville here. Looks like they're trying to decide how they want to run out. I wouldn't come out the top like that. Challenge the Widow. That sounds like a bad move for a Baptiste. They're trying to walk out, but look how weak this shield is by the time they get out. It's already eaten so much spam, already cracked. And look,
too much on that shield.
Widow just raining down in an unorthodox high ground because, well, they can.
Judging by the way that Ryan was standing there doing nothing, it appears their morale is definitely crushed. It'll take a pretty good reset for them to actually get that back up and get back in spirits.
If they're getting spawn camped here, I would love to see them do like something to put pressure on the forward position of the Zen or the Widow. Swap up the Rhine onto like a Monkey or maybe a Diva. Somewhere else who could follow them and really pressure Barberton's solo heroes that are up on these high grounds.
Look at this Zen.
Zen's just hanging out back there, getting ready to get some shots off. Barberton has yet to lose a single hero this map. On this defense.
This might be, correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be the largest team differential this season.
Yeah, I haven't seen Barberton go against someone that's quite this mismatched. I mean, none of these players are terrible, but certainly compared to Barberton, they really don't have a lot they can do to put up against Barberton's coordinated assault here. Barberton just knows what to do and is just holding them here. This Zen finally goes down. Thank you, Warrensville, for punishing our Zen. He needed to be punished.
That was getting a little bit too arrogant for his own good.
Ooh, big shatter out, but can his team follow up? No, they're too far back. They're not coordinated enough. That was a great shatter. They really could have pressured in there if they weren't so spread out.
Let's rewind that and look at Insane Kaeden's view of that Ryan shatter. That's why Sojourn is so dangerous. Sojourn is playing higher ranks currently in normal competitive, simply because of the fact that when you charge fully up, you're gonna hold on to it, and the fact that you're fully charged makes you a huge threat. No one wants to peek you.
Yeah, that was a really nice reaction time on that. At this point, I almost wonder if you're getting a Sombra to just scramble Barberton and go back on point and hit it with a quick tap, would just allow the other 4 players to push in and make a punishment here. Another pick against Brendo, but I mean, the Zen's playing forward because he can, and it doesn't matter. They've distracted Warrensville enough that the time has run out. This map is Barberton's. We're gonna go to map 3 now. Based on these first 2, I don't expect it to go too much differently, but we'll have to wait and see, and we'll join you there. Welcome back, everyone. We're in for map 3 here. Barberton's been just putting the hammer down on Warrensville here, and we're wondering if Warrensville can even get to point this time. I'm hoping they can to give Barberton a bit more of a challenge here. No disrespect to the Warrensville players. They're playing their hearts out. Indeed. But it's just a mismatch of skill levels right now. Barberton has just been really in comp this season. And even the first 2 maps, they were very well disciplined. And they're a little less disciplined, you know, on Kings Row, on the defense, knowing that they were so far ahead and maybe wanting to try out some other different heroes and different things. So let's see what this looks like. You know, we've got, let's see, they got the Ashe on the high ground here. They've got the Rhine again. I'd like
a bit of a weird pick.
Ooh.
Oh, there goes down the Ashe. Barberton's got a bit of a weird pick going off the ball here.
Lucio off, and he can't touch.
Oh, down he goes. The pick claims another victim. Another victim's playing with the Reaper. Oh. But he's back. He saves himself. And does he have to go down again?
Look how low these heroes are already. Yeah, Barberton swings right through them. Brendo getting huge value on the Wrecking Ball. He's up looking for more pick. He's just threatening them. He's just saying, don't come to point. This Ashe could really turn around. All right. Fighting it out. Brendo getting a pick. They really can't threaten him too much here. He gets a little low, but it doesn't really matter. No one's even coming to point. The Ashe is picked by Sunwolf. We miss it as Brendo back here is just abusing Ball's ability to just solo folks if they can't do anything about him. And this team just does not have the coordination to force him down here. Sunwolf now getting picks. Sniper up on high here. Suzu out, nice protection.
Another victim claimed by the pit.
Yeah, I saw the boop off there from our Lucio. On this map, if you guys haven't noticed, Alec Wuethrich actually on support here with Brendo on tank. So a little bit of a swap here. Oh, there they go. They died before they hit the pit, but...
Once again, very intense gameplay happening on top of the cart from...
in this case, it is Kaeden. You don't normally keep your DPS back, but he just said, go ahead and ride it. 2 snipes. Do they not realize that there is line of sight through this little window? Oh my god, stop getting shot. Warrensville, please.
The first and foremost thing that Warrensville could do is just swap to one more person who is just mobile enough to hop on the Widow.
Yeah, they're not challenging it. Look how much Barberton is just bullying in here. Just destroying. Even the Kiriko comes in for a little bit of fun here. They look like they're going to try to get out. Kiriko does go down. Barberton punished for...
Barbertone of the match, being Preston
Hoover,
Maxwell,
yeah.
not Hoover.
Oh, yeah, Maxwell. Sorry. Yeah, they keep pressuring here. And it looks like Lucio beats down there because why wouldn't they? It keeps them alive. They're going to win this fight off of that beat.
There's a Widowmaker in their spawn.
Yep.
This is the match as it is.
Ult comes down. Skinny Boy picks Hysteria. We get a snipe off once again from the Ashe. Or not the Ashe, the Widow. They're looking for the soldier. There he is. It's actually Sunwolf who got the pick on that, though. Just looking.
Any good shots coming? One.
Nice. There you go. Good tap. Send an insane Kaeden up a little bit to try to collect some ult charge here. I don't think he's even going to get the Bob.
Indeed.
There is a fight going on over here, but why is Warrensville fighting over here? The cart's here. It's not like they have picks or something. It's like Warrensville splitting themselves. At this point, I think it's just discombobulation from their team. Maybe players not knowing what to do, where to go, panicking. Widow, snipe battle. Sunwolf comes out on top. I wish I had more to tell you guys, folks. It's just very one-sided here.
Indeed.
Ult comes out.
Warren side. I'm surprised they're still playing the Reinhardt. Honestly, they
Ryan just
off the Rein. That charge was something. But overall, Reinhardt on a lot of maps it's very easy to outmaneuver him by just keeping a distance. Reinhardt is a hero that relies very much on getting close range. He does have the 2 fire flicks, of course, but when the other tank is just so much more capable of doing things just over range, it's really hard to deal with. Plus, especially when there are 2 long range DPS on the enemy team and your team has nothing to do to really jump on them or counter them. there are two ways to counter a long-range DPS, like Widow or Ashe, or Hanzo even, and that is to, one, either just be better than them and not aim them and shoot them better, or two, swap to a hero that is able to dive on them easy and roll with that. But they have done neither of that so far, and they are getting punished for it pretty hard. It looks like now they are going to have an Ashe on the team, as well as a Genji. This is looking to be a much better change in pace for Warrensville. However, they're still running the Rhine.
It might be that tank player, what is his name here? Skinny Boy. Skinny Boy might not have the ability or the hero knowledge, I should say. I don't want to say ability. He might have those heroes in his roster. Though we did see a Hog earlier from them. I don't know if we saw any other heroes.
Well, ironic, as Skinny Boy's one playing tank, as there is not a single skinny tank in the roster.
No, certainly not. Nice that they're putting the fire up there on Sunwolf, trying to punish a little bit there.
Bit of a Bastion swap from the Ashe, as well as Sunwolf going off a Widow and onto Hanzo. Probably a better choice since if you're on defense and you're Widow and you just instantly get just demolished.
Ooh, Sunwolf being challenged here. Uses the wall to play around the Genji. Dang. He didn't realize that. Good nice move. Great job using your skills. Looks like he's trying to take the lamp down.
The best way to think about it
Brendo spearing and just getting ready to...
Oh, that's just disrespectful.
Absolutely. You hate to see it.
Anyways...
Sleepless on the Zen getting picks as well.
The best way to think about a hero's kit is think of it as sort of like a card game. Like, right, the cards in your hand being each of your abilities.
I'd really like to see, hold that thought, I'd really like to see like a Bastion or a Junkrat with a Mercy to boost them, to punish this forward positioning of Barberton's tank. Ryan charges himself off the edge of the map. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he can. I think he got a spear charge combo. He was charging and got speared to redirect himself. Maybe he didn't cancel in time. I just know that there was another piece of food for the pit. What are you saying about the card game aspect?
Every one of the hero's kits, every one of the abilities in the hero's kit is something you can use to your advantage. For example, Baptiste has his immortality heal. He has his gun heal, left click, so on and so forth. But a lot of times, for even like a passive, can have kind of a great effect. For example, as we saw with Hanzo there, most people overlook Hanzo's ability to climb walls as just a way to get to like a better position. But in this case, you can use it for any reason they can think of within the ability's usage. For example,
odd lamp right here in their own spawn. Once again, they just need some hero swaps here. I don't know if they know Brendo's right here or not. I'm gonna say
no. Oh no.
How have they not noticed yet? Well, I guess it's time for him to kill them.
I guess, yeah. Well,
just pushing them forward here, punishing them.
Yep.
Ulting. The Genji walks into the ult? No, he didn't get
so did the Orisa. The Orisa also walked into the ult.
Fight back here. Kaeden almost goes down, but not quite. No, nice lamp down from the Baptiste, but just to save himself when he's probably not going to make it out anyway. Not really worth it there. They absolutely could swap heroes to try to punish Barberton's forward positions here, get a pick, and then swap back to something that's a bit more useful for moving forward. Dragon into the ult here, just saying, hey, there's 40 seconds on the clock. Let's throw our ults. We're going to build them back pretty quick because this team is food. It is ultimate charge for Barberton. Ooh, we're losing Sunwolf? No. Brendo just pushing and moving the heroes around into the spray of the Bastion. Sticky grenade. Waiting to see something. Oh, Nano Blade. I would like to see the Nano come out a little faster. Zen counters. Ult from the Kiriko to get some spray out here. Bastion ult coming out as well. They're just popping everything off here as the clock ticks down. World War I was a lot closer than this match, unfortunately. So, with that, Warrensville solidly defeated by Barberton. Valiant effort by the team. Looked at on the third map, they really started to, Barberton was just overwhelming at that point to the moment where I really saw a lot of the team not really looking around, checking their corners, punishing heroes that are out of position. I know punishing a tank is difficult. Usually it's hard. But at the same time, if they just saw some swaps with some damage boosting or had any way to just really focus together as one and eliminate, maybe switch to a diva. I mean, we did see the swap to the Orisa, switch to have that Orisa up, spin it up, block any incoming shots, and have the rest of the team walk forward, punish that Orisa. Even if you're just going to more melee, even I don't know, they had the Genji, but I don't know, maybe a Brigitte. It was just a tough match for Warrensville because Barberton, our team, is a tough team. And with that, let's go ahead and end the cast for this episode, and we will have another one we're going to jump right into if you check out our other match that should be uploading sometime near this one. We will see you next time, Barberton Esports fans. Thank you for joining us.